Welcome back to the Dare to Drive podcast. Today we are at the Raise event right here. We have a special guest today. So if you want to introduce yourself.
How's it going? I'm Gigi. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, and you brought a very special car today. So you want to tell us what you brought today?
We have a 2009 BMW M3. It has a Gen 1 ESS Supercharger on there. And yeah, right now we're at like 640 horsepower. And obviously we're here because we got the nice Volks on there, you know. And yeah, this is what we got right now.
Awesome. Yeah, how we usually start the podcast is basically like what got you into cars too. So take it way back.
Damn. Earlier today, you know, 00, he had a 1984 Honda Prelude.
Okay, yeah.
And it was crashed and everything. He sold it to me for $150. Got the car. My friend had his uncle. You know, everybody has a tío.
Yeah.
You know? And he had his uncle. He fixed it for me and everything. And yeah, since that car, I took to go get my brakes done. At that time, they were charging me $285.
Shit. What year was this?
2006.
Okay.
Yeah, 2006.
Okay.
Yeah, around there. Was it? Yeah, I was 16.
Okay. Yeah.
2006, and I didn't want to ask my uncle if he could teach me, you know. And then I just learned how to change one axle, and then from that axle, it just blew up to what I do now.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
So what did you have done to that car? Was it a whole build or what was going
No,
on?
it was just that car was just like I used to be into Montanas.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I used to buy my Montanas. I used to do my stuff, my black book, graffiti, all that stuff.
Cool.
That car went through so many colors. My room looked like the French Prince of Bel-Air room. It was all tagged up everywhere.
I can imagine.
Yeah, everywhere. And then I'll take my car parts and I'll paint them in there.
Okay.
I have my fan in there, taking all the air out.
There you go.
Yeah, I have one picture only right now where the car is.
Send me
like,
that.
Yeah, I'll send it to you so you can see
sure.
it. Yeah, we're at PCH. It was like when we got the car back.
Okay.
It's sick.
Sick.
Yeah.
I mean, did you have any other cars after that too?
Yeah, I've had a lot of Integras.
Okay.
I've had I had an Integra Type R, the one that I wish I still had. That one's pretty nice.
It's hard to come by now.
They're hard to come by. Yeah, JDM front end, JDM glass, JDM everything. Everything was JDM.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. Then after that, I had a few MR2s. I had the first gen MR2 Supercharged.
Okay.
Then right now I still have the MR Spider. That's the one I still have at the shop. And yeah, in total right now, you could probably say I have like 12 cars in total.
Okay.
Out of the 12 cars, probably only 4 work. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And most of them are BMWs and Mercedes.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I got some cars. Yeah, I've been through different. The only cars I never tried to deal with was American cars.
It's understandable.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah. It's a tough scene.
Once you're JDM, it's like
can't go back.
you can't.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Let's jump into this car. So, I mean, you said it was 2009.
2009.
BMW E90, right?
E90. Yeah.
So it was the last generation of the V8,
the
right?
V8. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the S65. And the cool thing about this one is that this one's actually a manual. It's not a DCT like all the other ones.
Yeah.
So you have more control of the car, you have more fun.
Yeah.
And this is like, I love taking this to the canyon. This is like the one that we like to go and play with.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
For sure. How is the BMW scene though? Like, because I hear some mixed emotions sometimes.
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends. Like right now, like I'm on shout out to the chat, the E92 chat. There's 46 of us right now.
Really?
And all of us have E92s.
Really? Okay.
And all of us are like based off of SoCal.
Okay, sick.
So hopefully soon we could gather up all together.
That'd be sick.
It will be all nothing but E92s,
Yeah.
E90s, and E91s.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a bunch of us.
Okay.
So it did. I know what you're talking about, you know. But this is not just a downpipe and tune.
Yeah.
This one is more raw.
Yeah, most
You know,
definitely.
yeah, this is like the raw, like power, not like the other ones where it's like when you buy it and you just drive it.
Yeah.
You know, this one you have to actually work to get it where it's at to have some, because the power was there, but now with this, like with the Pro Charger, now you feel more. Yeah, it feels like how it should be. Yeah.
Okay, sick. So how long have you had this car for too? I didn't even ask.
I've had it for 2 years.
2 years?
2 years.
Okay.
And prior to that, this car has always been around. It belongs to one of my closest friends. It used to belong to him.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
yeah, so I did the brakes on it. I've done work to it, so that's how I ended up with the car, because I was the one that did work on it. So
Yeah.
it was kind of hard to let somebody else buy it.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely.
it was like, good thing I was the one that got it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So you got the Pro Charger done. You have the Volk T37. So what
Yeah.
suspension are you on too?
I'm on stock suspension with H&R springs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. And obviously, if you want to go fast, you got to brake fast. So it has the big calipers on there also.
Okay.
So you got 8 pistons in the front and 6 in the back.
Okay.
So it's a pretty big
Yeah.
rotor,
Yeah, most definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier to me that you go to the canyons a lot too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably up there out of the week, probably 4 times
Okay.
out of the week.
Sick.
Yeah, and I change it up.
Yeah.
And I change cars. So I'm driving the Mugen SI, you know, front wheel drive.
Yeah.
Then I change to rear wheel drive. So it's like I'm trying to learn how to drive both type of
Yeah.
machines, you know, because they're
Definitely.
different.
What do you prefer right now?
The Honda.
Really?
The Honda all
Okay.
day.
Yeah, front wheel drive. I hear that they handle way better. Right?
Yeah, and the way that you make it grip. Because this one is just gonna slide and go.
Yeah, I
But
get
that
you.
one, like when you're hitting that turn and you're like on freaking second gear, 8 RPM, 8,000 RPM.
Yeah.
You know, that's what, I don't know, that's the thing that I thrive. Like that thing makes me want to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you. For sure.
And I showed you the video yesterday, you know, you gotta be careful, you know. Sometimes you make mistakes, you gotta pay attention on the road, and yeah,
For sure.
things happen, yeah.
What is some advice that you'd give to people that maybe want to get into canyon driving or any type of street driving like that?
Do it in the daytime. Yeah, do it in the daytime, please. Try to get to know. If you don't know the road, you can always use your GPS. Before you make the turn, it'll tell you where you're gonna make the turn, you know, and all that stuff. And then once you're comfortable, do it when there's no traffic. You know, take some friends with you so you guys could guide each other, talk to each other. Me and my friend Deemer, like we have walkie-talkies. So
okay,
if I'm at
smart.
ICH and I'm at the top, I want to know how many cars are coming up to me.
Yeah.
You know, you need to communicate with somebody so you
Yeah.
can have fun. And that's what we do. So we have walkie-talkies to be safe, and we're just scattered throughout the canyon so we could talk to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smart.
So walkie-talkies is a good one too.
For sure.
Walkie-talkies,
Have
yeah.
to invest in those then.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
Yeah, bro.
Sweet. I mean, anything else you want to talk about your car? Or I mean, you basically said it pretty much everything.
Yeah, well, the wrap. Shout out to my guy,
Yeah.
Gutter Lane Wraps. He sponsored me with the wrap.
Okay.
He
Sweet.
did like a triple black, so you could probably see it like, you have like the gloss, the matte,
Yeah,
and the
nice.
flat. So he's trying to display like the different color shades that he could work with.
Yeah. that's
And the cool thing about this is I have no say in it. I just dropped it off,
dope. Okay.
and I was
Sick.
just like, bro, like desahogate, you know, you're an artist, do what you
Yeah.
want to do.
That's dope.
And then I showed up. We came back from Race Wars, and the car was ready. And when I saw it, I was like, "What? What is this?" Because before the color was like that one, like
Okay.
the skyline, like that.
Yeah.
Volcanic flare has different colors.
Like color shift.
Yeah, they're color shifted.
Okay.
And then
sweet.
coming from this, and then he did the headlights, and then with the carbon fiber, I like the look now. It's way better.
Sweet, man.
Yeah.
I mean, on that note, I did want to touch on. You did mention to me that you have a mechanic shop too.
I do have a mechanic shop.
How did you get into that space? Too?
Doing that.
Like, did you start off just doing it yourself, family too? or-
Well, it started like how I told you, when I didn't want to pay for other people to do the work on my cars. That's why I started working on cars.
Okay. Yeah.
But then I wanted to do it professionally. So I started working in the bay over there by Hermosa Beach. The place was it's called South Beach Auto or something
Okay.
like that. That's where I learned how to work on a lot of cars. Shout out to Steve, because that old man taught me a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff on working on cars.
Yeah.
And I worked on a lot of, that's a nice Supra. I thought it was Paul Walker. You know?
Clean.
That's sick. Oh my god. Yeah. But yeah, I started working in the Bay. I did it for 8 years.
Okay, sweet.
And then from there, well, yeah, I just started. They will give me the invoice and they'll show me how much money they were making from the work that I was doing.
Yeah.
And then I saw how they were paying me, and then I was like, I could do this. Of course I could do this. And then that's where I started working by my own, and thank God I'm still working.
That's good.
You know, yeah, it's word to mouth. So if you get referred, you get referred. Yeah, you're in good hands. Yeah,
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, any advice that you would give someone maybe wanting to get into that space too?
Don't buy China tools. You're gonna struggle. You're gonna strip everything. Try to buy like good quality tools at least.
Most definitely.
Things that are gonna get you, through it.
Okay.
Have a good business plan. A lot of people don't talk about business plan.
Yeah.
How much you need to make, how much you're gonna pay, how much you need to do that first before. An example, let's say you have a 8 to 5 job, and you want to do what I do. You just start off by how many oil changes you gotta do so you can make the money that you're making at your job now.
Yeah,
that's what I did. And that's how I started.
Okay.
And good business plan, good tools, good attitude. Don't get tired.
Yeah.
This muscle right here is gonna hurt. Trying to put the bolts on, but you gotta do it.
For sure. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But on that note, we can do the final few questions that we like to touch on too. Just basic little questions. So what would be your dream car? Any car. If you want to do 3-car garage, what would be your dream cars?
My dream car. I would have to say a 88 Buick will be one.
Okay.
Yeah, the turbo.
Okay.
That'll be one of them. The second one will probably be a 454 SS, the truck, because you need a good truck also.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the third one will probably be my Integra.
You want that one back?
Type R, yeah, the burgundy one. That one was like,
for sure.
It was perfect. I have one picture of that one too. It's crazy how I only have one picture of each one of my cars. And then from right there, I don't have nothing much.
For sure. Okay, well, next question, similar, would be like, what's one car you'd wipe out of existence, like it never existed?
A Ford F-150.
There you go.
Yeah, Ford F-150.
You gotta go.
That's the one that has to go. If you have a F-150, sell it, get a Chevy 1500 or a Toyota Tacoma. You get me?
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
An older one, it doesn't matter, the 20R, you know? Yeah, okay. But the one that has to go, sorry, F-150, you have one. Yeah, get rid of it.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. So what would you say is your favorite part of the car community?
Just getting to know the people. You don't even know, like I feel like when you come here, it's not like, it's just car. It's not out, there's nothing else outside of this.
Yeah.
So everybody gets along, everybody's right here talking about the cars, with what they did to it, just that conversation. And to me, it's like, I love cars, that's all I do. Like, yeah. Like I'm ranching, I'm coming to the meets, I'm going to the canyons. It's basically like,
yeah, exactly.
Like if you cut me, I'll probably bleed out like 20-50 oil. Yeah, that's how bad it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would you say is the least favorite part of the car community for you?
The takeovers. That's one.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, I'm not accusing all the people that have VRs and VQs, everybody they see one, they think they're part of it.
Yeah.
It's not like that, okay? But if you see doors missing and a fender, it was probably involved in a takeover.
Yeah.
But I will say the takeovers, those things they gotta go.
Yeah.
Good thing they're cracking down on them and all that stuff. That's the one thing that's not car community, that's like, they're destroying this type of stuff,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's always a time and place for that. Take it to the track, everything like that.
Everyone though.
Exactly.
$20, pay for your entrance, you could go do all the donuts you want. $20, yeah, $20.
There you go.
You go in there and we'll do every Thursday Thunder. Yeah. Do all your donuts you want. Everybody's safe, nobody's gonna get hit,
Exactly.
It's just safer. You gotta be safe.
Yeah, most definitely. For sure. I mean, on that note, I mean, where could the people find you at? On Instagram?
My
TikTok,
Instagram
anything?
is Gigi_E92. Yeah, that's
Okay.
me.
Sounds
That's the only social thing that I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. All right, we'll pop it up on the screen right here.
For sure.
But,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I appreciate your time right here, bro.
You're welcome, bro.
So-
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, make sure
Thank
to
you,
go
thank
check
you.
them out and everything. Thank you guys for listening. Appreciate it if you listened this far. But make sure to go check them out and everything. But don't forget to dare to drive and catch you guys on the next one. Peace.